We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. For the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Not my house, baby. Not my house. Ready. Blue 80. 5-8. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 3-8.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Ready.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Brees. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
2 times. 3 down.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And Josh Hill has it. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Kill. 3 down.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
3 down. Ready. Blue 80. 80, what's that?
Now Brees throwing on 2nd down. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
21. We got 3. Ready.
Now Brees on 3rd down. And Ginn's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now Everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Breeze picked off by his former teammate, Malcolm Jenkins. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Hey, Stat. 82. Hey, Stat.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Hang in there now. Gold.
On first down, Wentz. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Please contact our guest service ambassador for information.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Black.
Right. Strong right.
Wentz will try again on second down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 27 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
3 down. 95-56. 13, fellas, 13, watch 13. Over.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Here we go, here
Clock
we go.
running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Kill, kill!
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Smith catches left side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Breeze to throw. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Chris Long able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Get set. 21. 5-8. Ready. Yellow weighty. Okie. Got it. Under. Come on, get set.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Flush to his right. Now he'll let into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Obviously just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down on 4th?
You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay, just knock it down, take the ball on offense. But sometimes you have to know when to break the rules. And he did, to the tune of 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Breeze now. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Ready. We're waiting. Got it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
11. Ready. Yellow weighty. 12. Got it.
Check 13.
Good. 5-4, ready. 13.
Motion.
21.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Wentz now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Once again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Lion.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guy.
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Easy. 21. Ready.
On 1st down, Breeze. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very solid gain of 27.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Over.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready. Yellow waiting.
Again, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Get set, get set, get set.
The final shot before half for Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Hang in there,
Line of
hang in there
scrimmage,
now.
again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Black, black.
3 down, 3 down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deeper. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That's going to be caught. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, it's easy to make a case that Alshon Jeffrey loves to run the post pattern, and the guy throwing the ball to him loves him running it. Right in his sight lines, great catch radius. He can stick the ball up there, and he can go out and get it.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with a J. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jay punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, guys. Here we go. 12.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Breeze now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 21, 21.
Breeze to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Breeze on third down. And he's going to go down again. Chris Long in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Ready. Blue 80. Got it.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, watch the edge. Watch the edge.
12, 12.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A.J. Klein on the tackle there. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They stay on the ground again. It's Ajayi. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Two times. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
On play action, Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively.
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
They run with Ajayi. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Please, please. Black.
3 down.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
Tight end. 3 down. 3 down.
They'll try and run it on first and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and goal. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll give it to him up the middle. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Come on now.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on third and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Now, they went draw play there on third down around the goal line, something you normally like to see, Charles.
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call, but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Breeze throwing on second down. And his throw is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and 5. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Breeze. Smith catches left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 9, check 9.
Here we go, 21, 21.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Breeze now to throw. Dancing to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brandon Graham in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down.
left,
They're
left.
going for it.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Good, 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 good. 5-4, ready. Got it. Under. Ready for touch.
Now Breeze got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Done.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.